Whoa!
Hello.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa.
How you doing?
I'm doing just okay.
How's everybody feeling tonight?
Anybody there?
Hope they're feeling spry. Hope they're feeling dry. Hope they're feeling wonderful. Are you ready to hopefully finish this fucking case, Matt?
I'm gonna laugh if we go like 2 hours and then we get another to be continued.
Yeah,
screen.
if we hit another save screen and it's...
Yeah.
It seems like the general consensus is that we're, right at the end.
I hope.
Let me
I really hope.
Let me smack a big here on our... We live. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm as ready as I'm going to be.
Let me grab my really comfy 2DS, because I got that grip.
Got that grip.
I got that grip. I ordered that grip right before the last stream, actually. And it arrived like a day later. And I was like, oh, this would really make holding this, it's 3DS, it's 2DS, more comfy. Brian's here. What? Wave to Brian.
Hello, Brian. Welcome. You'll have to bring your own popcorn.
Brian, I'm on TV. Look at me. Let's see. I think I'll make the music like 2% louder. And then we ought to be good. All right. Let's do this.
Whew.
2DS, I guess you don't like stereoscope. You know what it is? I have the green and black 2DS, and there's only one 3DS that's ever been green ever, and that's the green and black 2DS that's Japanese only. So I had to make amends with myself that I would never get to experience 3D again. But I would get the best 2DS of the bunch. Though I do also have a regular new 3DS, so I mean...
It makes sense for the streaming system to be a 2DS because it's not like we can stream 3D anyway.
Yeah. Also, it's an imported console, so I mean, I kind of had to. I wouldn't be able to play NTSC games on it. So, let's go!
Oh god, I gotta find my voice for this. And what business do you have here, legal assistant?
So which Great Ace Attorney character so far is the most spankin'? I want to say,
I fucking love Asugi. He's
yeah,
so
I was gonna say
passive-aggressive.
Asugi.
He's so fucking passive-aggressive.
Sure you wouldn't be able to. It's not like it's hacked or anything. Yeah? Yeah? Ha! And I was actually starting to worry, but it's just a legal assistant, a woman even!
Oh no!
First and foremost, there is no place for women in this. Oh, that didn't age well. Woo! Woo!
I'm well aware of that. Please, just spare me 5 minutes of your time. There is a piece of evidence I must deliver to the defense.
Pah! Too late. This trial is already over, save for the sentencing.
You get 5 minutes and not a second more.
Your
Thank you very much.
I'm supposed to be going karaokeing tomorrow. I hope I don't fuck my throat before then. Who are you?
There's no time to explain. Hurry, take this.
That's like exactly the line I was hoping for. There's no time! Your sword is enough!
Your sword is enough.
This is written in English. Looks like some kind of report.
These are Giselle Brett's research documents.
Ding. That ladies? That ladies.
Earlier, after the recess ended, I went to Imperial Yume University. I borrowed these from Professor Watson's laboratory.
Hell yeah, stealing from the dead. Badass.
I see. Then this woman really was doing research with the professor.
Are you implying that the research has something to do with this incident?
I do not know. After all, I wasn't here to listen to the trial.
Is now a bad time to mention that Susadō is the assistant character of the game and you'll need to do her voice a lot in the next 4 episodes?
I'm looking forward to it. Don't worry about it.
Because I have to do fucking the little Watson. It's been decided. Ah, that's right. Ace Attorney.
Characteristics, reactions to, and effects on the human body of Kiera.
Kiera? What is that? I've never heard of it. Time's up! I demand that this malcontent legal assistant be removed from the court at once!
I hadn't the time to do more than glance over the document. But I did provide a simplified summary of its contents at the front. Please take a look through it for yourselves, if you like.
Got it! Thank you so much.
Now then, I wish you good fortune.
And she just fucked off. Badass, more evidence, gamers.
We cannot keep our British guests waiting any longer.
Oh, I'm ready. He's gonna tip. Oh, no.
I will ask you one last time. Does either the prosecution or defense wish to present any more evidence?
Alright, let's actually look at this fucking thing while, before we, destroy our last chance.
Report of a poison still unknown in Japan. Literally in the description. There we go.
You never know, dude. Beggars can't be choosers, you know? It's made from the bark of a certain tree in the jungles of South America. Since ancient times, hunters from this land have used it to hunt. Effect. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Are you fucking kidding me? This poison is effective when it enters the body through a wound, such as a blow dart. Since this effect paralyzes all muscles in the body, is considered for use in aesthetic, but due to paralysis, it's a. What if they did the Suge Knight thing, and he's like, you take a bullet, you cover it in the blood of an AIDS man, and you shoot it. It gives the person AIDS. Except here, it's like poison. You cover the bullet in poison. That's a wild Jimmy Kimmel interview, by the way, if no one knows what I'm talking about. Of course not. This trial already has more than enough evidence.
Naruhodō, you no longer have the liberty of choice. This is, quite literally, your final chance.
This has happened multiple times before. I don't believe it. Yeah, I know. He slapped! Your Honor, please allow us to present this piece of evidence.
I recognize that fire in your eyes.
Oh shit.
That's the steadfast fire of a Japanese man who doesn't know the meaning of retreat.
Bonsai, am I right, gamers?
Witness, Miss Brett, may I ask you a question?
Oh dear, what?
Would you be willing to stay with us just a short while longer?
I do appreciate the invitation.
Why ask? It's a courtroom. Just like.
But it's almost time for my afternoon tea. Thus,
No,
I'll have
no.
Miss Brett, I ask politely out of respect towards you and your homeland.
What kind of bullshit is this?
You may not have understood me, but I will not take no for an answer.
Oof. Don't even ask. Just say you're staying in here for an extra 15 minutes.
I can't help but think.
Ruh-roh.
You Japanese all defy basic logic.
You know, I thought the same thing when I bought Nintendo Switch Online.
I'm sorry to impose, milady. Tip.
Tip.
Now, attorney,
Hey, that's me.
present new evidence that you believe warrants further investigation.
Oh, yeah, it's the fucking, book. Giselle Brett. It appears you were conducting research at Professor Watson's research facilities. And what's more, you happen to be researching a deadly poison. Strange coincidence, eh?
Deadly poison? What's the meaning of this? Its name is Kiera. It is a deadly poison that requires only a small dose to cause certain death.
What kind of joke is this? You must have gone off the deep end. Kiera? I've never heard of a poison like that. Well, yeah, because it's unknown to Japan. We've been through this.
Of course you haven't.
What?
There's no reason that you would know what it is, after all.
He's also an attorney.
Until today, this poison was never known to exist in the Japanese Empire.
That too.
It was never known to exist?
Yes, in other words, the Imperial Police can examine all they like, but they never be able to detect this poison. Simply because the methods to detect it haven't been developed in Japan! Wah!
Order! Order! Order in the court!
I wake up at night screaming, hearing you go, "What?"
Do poisons as terrifying as that really exist?
Yeah, we have a book about it! Check it out!
According to these research documents written by Miss Brett, the hunting tribes of South America have used this poison to hunt since ancient times. To the researchers and medical students in Europe, this seems to be common knowledge.
They hunt with poison?
A deadly poison extracted from the bark of trees that grow in the Amazon jungles. It was discovered after explorers brought some back to Europe.
Yes, English translation. It was done by fan translation team Scarlet Study. Links down below. Thumbs up
Hell
to them.
yeah.
Thumbs up to Dingu.
They are
That's
doing
an Ashen's
God's
reference.
work. If you were to be hit by a blow dart smeared with this, its poison would kill you instantly. Isn't that right, miss?
Oh, they're staring her down. You know what that means? Your claims are all nonsense. First off, if the victim was poisoned, then he would have been writhing in pain. Everyone in Laquantos would have noticed.
Indeed. Your thoughts, detective?
Wait for him to start bleeding from the mouth.
Certainly. If a man was writhing in pain, I would have been on the scene immediately.
It says in the book you just read, you dumbass, that that wouldn't be the case. Come to think of it, I don't remember the professor being in pain.
According to these
Thank
documents,
you.
the complete
Jesus
opposite
Christ.
should be expected.
The opposite.
The victim did not exhibit any manner of being in pain. That in itself could be evidence that Kiera was used. What do you mean by that? Please explain. The instant this poison enters the body, it will paralyze all muscles. In other words, you would lose the ability to move any of your limbs. Even if the victim felt any pain, he or she would not be able to express it. My word! Of course, if he lost control of his muscles, the victim would collapse. However, if you used a chair to prop the body up, any bystander would be none the wiser.
But Asugi, there's something I don't quite understand. How does paralyzing only the muscles result in an instant death? And where does the fucking bullet in his chest play into this? I've been wondering this for like a full week now. Quick, name your favorite life-critical muscle. Thyroid.
Yeah, that. Okay, you might regret asking that question. As you know, the victim can no longer move once the poison takes hold. Remember, your respiratory system needs to use muscles as well. The poison prevents that.
Then you wouldn't be able to breathe?
In short, the most accurate cause of death would be suffocation.
Look at that yikes face he's got going on there. It's like, whoa.
For several minutes, the victim is still conscious, but unable to move or cry for help.
Inconceivable!
To any onlookers, it would seem like a painless, sleep-like, instant death. But for the victim, I couldn't imagine a more cruel death. That's the truth of Kiera. Then this glass bottle is full of such a cruel, deadly poison?
That's enough nonsense from you. We don't know the poison, so we can't detect it. Don't play games with me.
May I speak?
A student quibbling with such nonsensical theories. How about you learn some social...
Shut up! The one who ought to be learning is you.
Oh, badass. Yes, ma'am, tip, lady. Yes, ma'am! Ah, yikes. Homie.
Is this how you Japanese always handle things?
This is fucked up. I don't like this. What is that supposed to mean? You Japanese.
Stealing a lady's research documents, waving them around as if they were your discovery.
No, we said they were yours.
Barbaric isn't strong enough a word to describe you monsters.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that absolute statement? That's fucked up.
Rest assured that we feel the same way about you.
Oof!
Why would you filthy ants think you could look down on me?
Oh my god, the racial tensions.
Taking advantage of those less learned to get away with murder. That sounds barbaric enough to me. Do you disagree, milady?
Tip. All that aside, I, Ouchie, refuse to accept your claims. You claim this fair lady is the wielder of a poison that we don't even know of? What a farce! Wipe out. What's so funny?
Excuse me, Your Honor, was it?
Well, yeah.
Yes,
Judge.
Miss Brett!
May I borrow that glass bottle for a moment?
She's gonna throw it! She's gonna break the end of it on the fucking stand and start shivving people.
Yes, I suppose that's fine.
Why? What? Oh, she's gonna drink out of it like a fucking G.
You little Japanese cretins should learn not to be so conceited.
Oh, what are you on about now?
From a British woman's perspective, this farce is nothing more than child's play. Fraudulent police, and a petulant husk of a court. It's laughable.
Ding.
But it's about time we end this childish game. Cheers!
Oh no, she's gonna do it! Ah! How could you? That's evidence! I really hope she fucking keels over. It'd be really funny.
Mere carbonated water, now flat, fitting indeed, for such a dull court as this.
Everyone's like, that's gonna be a fucking yikes from me.
Oh my. What's the matter? You all look like you've seen a living ghost.
Then there was no Kiera inside that glass bottle.
Your face tells me that you can't believe it, but this is reality.
Whoa, that was the fucking supervillain move. Goddamn.
I must thank you for presenting the results of my research in court. You've done a fine job, little boy. Now, Your Honor.
In the words of R. Kelly, when is this shit gonna end?
Yes, ma'am.
May I finally take my leave this time?
No!
I think I've cooperated with you enough for a day, even if it's for the sake of our empires.
20 more minutes! No, you're not leaving this goddamn room.
I apologize, milady. Tip tip. Words cannot express my gratitude.
Stop! Stop!
That's impossible. There had to have been deadly poison inside that bottle.
I just want to give a quick note to the translation team. Right before our little right ancestor had a few like ellipses when he had his head in that little position. Can you just replace that to say, "This is fucking bullshit"? This is horseshit. I don't like this.
Then, how?
How could she drink it all?
Oh wait,
No,
no.
it's-
How could she drink it all and still be standing there, alive and well? I don't understand.
This is fucking bullshit, man. I'm freaking out.
I'm glad I had the chance to enjoy this one-act comedy here on this tiny island in the Far East.
Stop being racist. It's fucked up.
My friends in Britain are sure to laugh at this lovely little story.
Yeah, wait till... Oh wait, America's already happened. Never mind. Shit, did that bottle contain poison or not? And if it did, then why is she still standing? Bro, she got me real fucked up. I should already have all the clues needed to answer this question. Is there really a deadly poison contained within that bottle? No, it's in the steak!
Oh shit! What? Naruhodō!
Sorry, I'm just in like such shock. It all just came.
Sometimes your naivety is
did I actually...
so thick it leaves you in a fog.
Did I actually fuck up? No! No!
I'll have to give you a penalty for that reckless statement!
Fuck!
We're dead! Oh no!
No!
That's enough!
No, not with that attitude! Not with that fucking attitude! No, we're not doing that.
We should have saved, Colin.
We should have, but you know what?
Are we going through everything?
Hang on.
Hang on.
Hang on, hold up. We can fix this.
Oh no.
We can fix this. The game does have restart points. Oh, we just memed ourselves. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's okay.
Oh my god. Oh fuck.
No, I just have to keep hitting the A button. Also text skipping, which is what I was actually just about to do. No, shut up, judge. No, stop talking.
There we go.
There is no time. Your sword is enough.
Your sword is enough.
Man, if it was in the steak, it would have been such a badass, like, big IQ Rick and Morty fan moment. Right?
Okay. Tweet out, I'm so sorry, and send. There we go.
By the way, Cart Boy, I actually love this game so far. I think it's fucking fantastic.
We love it. It's just
we're just making fun of it because it's Ace Attorney and it's corny and I love it. It's cute. Don't worry, gamers. We're gonna get through this in like 2 seconds.
This is gonna be on fast forward in the highlights. I'm gonna put this whole fucking thing. I'm gonna put this whole fucking section in the highlights. Just on like 4 times. I'll compose yakety sax in the Ace Attorney sound font.
Hey, we're the monkeys, and people say we monkey around, but we're too busy singing to put everybody down. We're just trying to be friendly. Come and watch us sing and play. We're the young generation, and we've got something to say. Hey, we're the monkeys.
Oh man, we're almost there. It's time to set the settings back so we don't accidentally skip shit.
Well, we're gonna be asked a question.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to skip fast forward through the question.
Right now. Okay.
There is, I guess. There you go. Also, before we do that, let's
save.
That one, yes. just making
sure.
And let's
yes.
Oh wait. There is! I was right the whole time! The culprit placed Professor Watson's carbonated water with Kiera. No! The defense insists on this claim!
What?
Don't worry, I'm not a Time Lord. I was right the whole time. You amateur! What are you getting at now? There is no way the bottle could have any poison in it! Where's that fucking DeLorean behind you? Where did that come from? Because Miss Brett drank the water herself, right?
Indeed. It's an obvious contradiction.
There may very well be an explanation for that contradiction. Wah, wah. Let's think about this mystery, step by step. The answer must be in the court record. Oh, is it really? It's probably just that it was in the,
Well, so, okay, so...
What if it's the wrong bottle?
He was burned by the hot plate, and they were unsure if he had touched his water before delivering the steak. The waiter, the detective. So, it's either the wrong bottle. Wait, okay, compare that label.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Also, yeah, why would it still be in the crime scene photo if he, like, picked it up?
Yeah. It's a different label. It's not the same bottle.
This label's written in a foreign language that I've never seen before. What does it say, Asugi?
It appears to be French. This is some kind of luxury item.
But what does it say?
Go to France and ask them.
Oh, fuck you. You could have just said you didn't know, jackass.
See if there's anything else in the bottle.
It looks the same.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's been shit hidden in a bottle before in these games.
Time Professor Watson was drinking the carbonated water.
There's still a little bit left, but it's probably flat by now.
Oh, speaking of which, my throat is a little dry. You dumbass. Maybe I should drink some of this to soothe my throat. Stop!
No! Don't, Naruhodō!
He's such a dumbass.
At the very least, you shouldn't drink the evidence for our case.
Hey, she did it! Alright? Yeah. You're right.
You're always full of surprises.
This carbonated water. We don't know if there's anything in it. I wonder.
What's wrong, Naruhodō? You went silent all of a sudden.
Maybe. I've just found another possibility. Ding.
Okay, let's check the notes on the poison. The poison is effective when it enters the body through a wound.
Yeah, so I don't...
Drinking it wouldn't do anything. Check the photo. See if there's anything on his person.
I mean, there's the...
Like a mark, a dot, something.
I mean, there's a fucking bullet hole!
Something less obvious than that. Photo 1.
I know, but I'm looking at these sharp objects. The poison was on the plate, so he burned himself and died. I thought it was on the steak! It makes perfect sense to me. Is it...
Maybe... we have a photo of him with his hand hanging down, right?
Well, I mean, there was also... Didn't he have, like, teeth work done? Was it a root canal or something? Am I thinking about this too much? I probably look like it's nice to watch you guys squirm. Shut up! Stop bullying me! God damn! It's probably really obvious. I'm gonna be fucking stupid about it. Tooth extraction. Yeah!
When they pull out the tooth.
So there's gotta be a big old fucking hole in his gums. That's gotta be it. Due to residual laughing gas, consumption of anything but water is strictly prohibited. Yeah, so he probably, like, it's gotta be in, that's it, right? Like, that's, yeah? Ma'am? Judge?
The answer must be in the court record. Now, defendant! No! So, you deserve to be called an attorney.
Thanks.
I ask that you present your evidence. Why is the witness still standing after drinking water laced with Kiera?
Oh wait,
I'm assuming it's the poison notes.
The what?
The poison notes.
Oh, then let's save. Alright. The answer we need is, of course, within the witness's research documents.
That couldn't give us any kind of answer.
After all,
the document in the English language are.
oh, fuck off. It's just... Stop. I'm not trying to ridicule you.
What a fucking dumbass.
God.
Indeed, this document is far too large for us to read here.
Just read the little cliff notes.
Defense, I suggest you be more specific. Where in this document is the answer we seek? Make sure we get the right page. Characteristics. Characteristics.
Up until now, I've heard a lot about Kiera. There is just one thing that caught my attention.
And what is that?
Primitive tribes use this poison to hunt. They smear blow darts with poison before shooting their prey.
Indeed, that seems correct so far.
Naturally, these hunters proceed to eat their kills, right?
So what are you getting at?
Think about it. The carcass still has traces of the poison in its blood.
That's right!
Normally, people wouldn't eat meat tainted with poison, right?
You can say that again! I wouldn't dream of eating something like that!
That's when I realized, in this document, there's an explanation under characteristics. It states that the symptoms only occur when the poison enters through a wound.
A wound?
It's right there. The specificity. Specificity. This I can't read because I got cotton mouth. Of it caught my eye. In other words, the truth to be discerned from this document is this. Kiera, when entered through a wound, is a deadly poison. However, when ingested, Kiera is completely harmless. Oh, it is the whole... Hey, that was me. I did that.
What?
Miss Brett, you knew of Kiera's special characteristics. That's why you could drink it all without such You could drink it all with such overflowing confidence.
You impudent little.
Oh, that guy is a fucking cavity. Oh! Yes!
Damn brat!
Yeah, the swan fucking woke up! Yes!
Naruhodō!
Yes!
You're far exceeding my expectations. You really do have potential as an attorney.
Sugi, me? Ah, an attorney? As if such a convenient poison actually exists in the first place. If that's the case, then why?
Shut up! Look! An ignorant little monkey thinks he's grasped real intelligence for the first time!
Stop calling me a fucking monkey!
but all you can do is swing it around impotently!
Ineptly.
Like a toy!
Ineptly, not impotently.
Ineptly!
Cut to the chase! Hey, the swan went back.
There is a fatal contradiction
Stop!
in that sloppy claim, little boy.
Stop! Little boy! I'm 36!
Contradiction? As you may have guessed, Kiera is a poison that's safe to drink.
Fuck!
We believe that it's neutralized when it reacts with stomach acid.
No, he's a hole in the tooth. Totally makes sense, doesn't it? What's this about stomach acid?
However, if it is safe to drink this deadly poison, wouldn't the professor have survived drinking it?
No! Ah, no! Indeed!
That makes sense!
No, it doesn't.
We civilized people call this science. Do you follow so far, little boy?
It's so fucked up. This might be the most condescending.
Order in the court!
She might be the most like condescending Ace Attorney character ever.
If both of them drank the same poison, then naturally the result would be the same.
Nope. No.
Then that means...
It's not true.
This poison called Kiera has nothing to do with the incident.
Exactly.
I'm on the edge of my fucking seat. I know everyone's wrong.
Even
I know the
that
answer.
should be comprehensible to a little boy left behind by civilization!
Fuck you! We invented anime and Nintendo! Whoa!
Oh,
What? Am I having a moment? Am I having the shining? What is this feeling? Something's welling up inside me. Something I've never felt before. Oh shit, he's gonna yell objection! The conviction to stand against the contradictions. A feeling like righteous anger. I'll strike with all I have. It starts with the tip of my finger. Time to corner my prey! I have the biggest fucking grin on my face right now. Holy shit. Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking collapse on the floor, man. I swear to God. Don't play stupid, Giselle.
Where did that fire in your eyes come from?
You already know the answer. I drank the poison too. Even if both you and the victim drank from the very same bottle of water. You already know why only the victim died. You know the reason for this contradiction.
I order you to present your evidence, attorney! If our witness can drink this so-called deadly poison without batting an eye, why did only the victim succumb to the poison?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking do it.
Here we go.
Take that! Professor Watson and the witness did indeed drink the same water. But don't think of the water, think of the main differences between the people who drank it.
What differences do you have in mind?
Well, first up... Kiera only becomes poisonous when it enters the blood through a wound. Thus, if a healthy person ingests it, it's entirely harmless. However, if it passed over an open wound as you drank it, what do you suppose would happen?
An open wound.
Yes, for example, maybe a certain someone visited the dental clinic. Maybe had a tooth removed. Ah!
Oh!
Giselle, you've mentioned it a few times. You were aware that Professor Watson had his tooth extracted.
Then the witness used that to an advantage.
What's happening? Did I do it? Did I win? Is that what winning feels like? Why is she laughing?
Since we've come this far, I shall reiterate what I said earlier.
Oh god, she's gonna say a slur. Get down, everyone.
Truly, this is like a child's game. A mock trial filled to the brim with naivety.
What could you possibly say? What do you mean?
This is what I mean, little boy.
Stop! I'm in my 20s. Don't do that. I'm not little.
What accident might befall this precious evidence you handed over so
I knew it! She's gonna break it! Don't! Ma'am, put the bottle down! You have so much to live for.
Allow me to teach you an important lesson.
She's gonna drop it. Yeah! That's what I figured. God damn it, you fucking...
Oh my! Whatever will you do?
There's still water on the ground! Pick it up! Use a little cotton swab! Did they invent those yet? Q-tips? Just get a little...
Your precious little evidence is gone now.
No! He has a napkin on his hand! He can just swab it up! Come on! What? What? What on earth just happened? That brick just... She smashed the bottle into pieces! There's a trial! What kind of disgrace is this?
What are you doing, bailiff?
I'm fucking pissed!
Quickly, retrieve what water you can, immediately!
A futile effort.
Sir, it's the 19th century! I don't have cotton swabs!
This carpet is a gift from the British Empire. It does quite the fine job of absorbing water.
Quick, take the rug! Squirt it out!
Your methods aren't advanced enough to collect any. Safe to say, it's impossible.
Fuck! We really goofed this one up! How could you do this? You won't get away with this!
Well, no matter how hard this little boy cries and slams his desk,
I'll keep doing it!
we will never find out whether or not the bottle contained poison for the rest of eternity.
I hate you! I hate you and your stupid swan! Why do you have a swan on your head? Why are British people so fucking weird?
You monster!
While, on the other hand, the evidence that supports my claim yet stands.
You hateful bitch!
Isn't that right, Sir Prosecutor?
Yes, you speak of this photograph.
I don't even want to look at him anymore. He disgusts me.
That
What a
is
shell.
right. Anyone who sees this photograph would agree. The poor professor was sitting with his back turned to me.
Why?
The only one who could shoot the victim from the front is this little boy.
Objection!
Here's what really happened. On that day, you used Kiera to poison the victim. Following that, in order to pin the crime on Ryūnosuke Naruhodō,
Close enough.
you took action when you saw him picking up the pistol from the floor. You drew your own concealed pistol and shot the professor's corpse. Then, in the ensuing chaos, all you had to do was rotate the chair around with the body. With that in mind, you're still a suspect.
You've got quite an imagination, little boy.
Why is that cop still standing there and doing nothing?
I concealed a pistol. I shot his corpse. There's no evidence in the world that could prove that.
Exactly. As long as there isn't any evidence, the prosecution stance will not change. The victim, Professor Watson, was shot by Ryūnosuke. The defendant is the one and only suspect.
Gah! Darn it! This is absurd! This is bullshit! We've come so far! And now she's going to get away like this? I swear to God, there's a to-be continued save screen in the next 5 minutes!
This is the fucking 5th time.
Yeah. All we can do is watch as she destroys evidence for her own game. How long is this video?
Naruhodō!
What? Asugi!
I've helped you come this far, but now the trial is in your hands.
What? Huh? Why me?
We have lost our decisive evidence. Right now, if there are any final clues, they would only exist within your mind.
Within my mind?
Remember? You said you at least had confidence in your own observational skills.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Never mind that I managed to overlook the flashy Western diva.
Think back to the moment of the crime. Remember what you saw, what you felt, even the colors and the smells.
Ding. What I saw and what I felt. Even the colors. I wonder... Does the answer really lie dormant within my chromatic memories? A clue that points to the culprit who shot Professor Watson?
I'm going to present this photograph. There's no stain there, but there is in what it's showing us just now. Save.
Does exist. Sugi, I think I may have found it. The clue that lies dormant within my memories.
Truly, you never cease to amaze me. Take that clue and shove it in their faces!
Oh, I've got such a raging clue. Right, I'll do just that. There's one strange feeling that lies dormant within my memories. Could that be the key that opens the door to the truth? The clue that reveals the true culprit is... I mean, it's the blood, yeah. It's right there.
Bup.
Detective Osanaga, I've got a question for you.
Yes? How can I help you?
You haven't talked in like 30 minutes. I got a couple,
Listen, detective, you stood by that bottle while it was falling. You could have, like, intercepted it. Piece of shit.
You should have just grabbed it. Asshole. Looks like he's still in shock from that glass bottle shattering. As I recall, you claim that you always strive for perfection, right?
Exactly.
Then, detective, is it safe to assume that you confiscated everything from the scene, including perhaps a beefsteak plate that's left on the victim's table?
Hold on, what are you...
Shut up! What kind of joke is this?
I'm talking, please. Don't do that. Pipe down. It's no joke. It's no joke. It's all about my memories.
What of your memories?
During that time, I had seen it. I saw what was shown in this photograph of the scene. Noticed the wooden slab being used to carry the beefsteak. I saw blood on it. Pretty crazy.
What?
So?
That's pretty damning.
I'm sure it splattered onto it after you shot the professor.
No, because it didn't exit. There's no exit wound. It just entered. Wrong. Try again, bitch. I'm sorry. Take a closer look at how everything and everyone is arranged in the photo. Beefsteak plate is more or less located, like, behind him. Directly, you know. If I shot the professor from the front, then it'd be impossible for the blood to splash onto the plate behind him. Ah! Whatever, man.
I see. If there are bloodstains on the plate, then that would mean...
How do I get this in English? Links down below.
the person who shot the victim would be the one sitting on the other side of the table. That would be none other than Giselle Brett.
What?
Oi!
The audacity of such a ridiculous claim is galling.
Links down below, I told you. Click the, click the link in the chat. Come on. Come on.
Your own memories? Do you really expect us to believe a murderer's tale?
I, Satoru Osanaga, believe I became a detective for the sake of this very moment.
Oh, boy, he about to do it. Detective Hosanaga. Then you mean he hasn't.
Of course, I did indeed bring it with me, in the name of honest crime scene preservation.
Man, the fucking twists and turns that have occurred in this courtroom in the last three and a half
Call me a
hours.
crime scene thief if you must. I even took the half-eaten meat.
Oh, ew. That's fucking gross.
What?
That's fucking gross, dude.
This lady's meal, and even the soldier's meal.
Why'd you take all of their meals?
I confiscated it all, indiscriminately, in the name of justice.
Look at that fucking smile.
I love
Even
this
though
guy.
he just like... I'm taking a picture of this. That's...
Send that to me. It's my new avatar.
There,
Hell
it's
yeah.
done, it's done. Present it for inspection right away. Not the others, just the Watson's one. Oh, yeah, Giselle's plate. That too. Yeah.
Detective! I order you to present the beefsteak that was at the victim's table at the day of the incident.
It's gonna be so gross.
Yes, sir!
No! Oh, man.
I apologize for the delay.
It's in his house.
This is the beefsteak in question.
So what about the blood? Did you find any?
It's impossible. It can't be there.
Quickly now, present it to the court. Show us all the blood. Very well. Look to your heart's content. Where's the blood?
Where is it?
I don't see any.
No! No! Why? I know I saw it, I swear! It was there! The plate of the beefsteak was right there behind, there's blood on it.
You ought to see the look on your face, little boy.
I fucking swear.
Everyone in the civilized world knows that the Japanese can't be trusted.
That's fucked up! Pearl Harbor hasn't happened yet!
Oh my god.
Ah! want to say that. Man.
I couldn't agree more, you damned chap. Wait a minute. Hold up a second.
The court has now reached a conclusion once and for all.
No! No! No,
But
it
of
hasn't!
course, as for this pitiful mock trial, let's just forget this ever happened, shall we?
It's 3 a.m. I want to go home already. I didn't fucking kill him. Why do you keep doing this to me, Lenny?
Here, look at all you want, but you'll never find any blood on this sorry piece of meat. Look at it with your sorry eyes.
My brand.
Alright, so immediately go into the court record. And turn it over.
They swabbed it up with the fucking steak.
Turn it over.
Oh, wait. What? What is that?
This is a Koban, judging by the seal. I'd guess it's from the Hoei era. Is this the crazy old man's Koban?
No, that's not the point. Why is there a Koban sitting under this beefsteak?
It's the wrong one.
I sort of. Hold up. Did you just say the Howie Mandel era?
That's right. It's covered in meat sauce, but that wouldn't decrease its value.
A Koban from the Howie Mandel era? Where have I heard that before? I've heard of
perils before swine, but gold before bovine would be a first.
Shut up. I really doubt you'll ever hear that again. Honestly, it's incredible that we even found this. Can we just, like, take it? Yeah.
It's hard to believe such a precious coin could be found under a hunk of meat. Especially considering that objects from the Hoei era are so valuable.
Yeah, and now it's covered with all that thick gravy. Yuck.
What? Are you planning on eating it, Naruhodō?
Very funny. Well, next time someone serves me beefsteak at a restaurant, I'll be sure to give them the meat a careful flip before I dig in.
I hope you aren't mistaking beefsteak for some kind of lottery.
Never know. There might be like a little golden ticket underneath it. I found the Koban under the beefsteak. All I can think of is.
So it's the wrong steak.
Gotta be it, yeah.
This is the 6th time.
This time it's certain we've lost.
God damn it, Naruhodō.
It's been a whole day.
The gavel still hasn't swung on your fate.
I want it to already. Huh?
Believe in yourself. Keep looking forward until the bitter end.
Believe in myself.
Believe.
There's only one thing left to do. I need to look it over. One more time.
No issues were found with the evidence requested by the defense.
No, there was.
Therefore, the inspection of all evidence in question ends here. Do you have any objections, attorney?
Yes. The bloodstain was supposed to be the finishing blow. Are there any more clues I can find in the professor's beefsteak? Yeah, it's the Koban.
There's still more clues.
There's still more clues. Your Honor, please wait. This beefsteak right here still holds a shocking truth within it.
The only shocking thing here is your abnormal obsession with that beefsteak.
Your Honor, I'm sure you're aware, but
I gotta go drink copious amounts of tea now.
we could talk about boring little details all day, but it'll never amount to anything.
this fucking kangaroo court.
We've come this far. It's only fair to inspect every piece of evidence fully. This is the decision held by the Supreme Court. My sincerest apologies, milady. Tip tip.
Tip, tip.
I thought we were allies. Are you sure that was the right thing to say?
Your Honor.
The court orders the defense to explain further.
Oh my fucking god.
Point out the lead you say was hidden in the beefsteak dish on the victim's table.
Underneath it, right?
Yeah, underneath it.
Stop!
Oh, it's okay. We have to lift it up first. Oh, we were supposed to lift it up right now.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it gave us the
I just want to skip through this. Fuck. I already read this. Oh. Okay, sure. My antivirus went off.
Whoa.
There's a false positive on one of the things. I've been moving over to my 1 terabyte drive in the background. You have a virus? No, it's dormant. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna.
It's time. It's time for the Koban.
Listen, I'm afraid to admit it. I download a lot of no CD patches for video games, and they get picked up a lot.
This is
A Koban? Jesus Christ, this needs to fucking stop.
What in the world is that?
Pause my thing here in the background.
This is a Hoei-era Koban.
Giselle. This is, allegedly, the beefsteak you were eating before you murdered John Watson. Could you explain why something like this was hidden under the meat?
Shut up! What are you talking about? As if I would know! I have never seen that before! Don't bring me into your Japanese nonsense!
Who cares about that? It's just a koban under the meat! I'm sure it wound up there by coincidence due to some chef's carelessness.
What kind of kitchen randomly gets something like this mixed in their food?
Yeah, especially underneath it.
When we happened to turn up the steak, there was a Hoei-era Koban wedged underneath. If this really has no relation to the incident, then I will gladly quit the exchange program.
He has a point. Excuse me, Your Honor.
What is it, attorney?
When we turned over the meat, we found a koban under it. If this really has nothing to do with the incident, then I will gladly step down as an attorney. No one asked you to be one in the first place! If you want to stop, then go right ahead.
Shut up!
Shut up?
The only thing here that has nothing to do with the incident is you, little boy.
Did you hear that? You hear that absolute statement? I'm a free man. Pack it up, fellas. Case is over. Then why am I on trial? In any case, we must find the owner of this koban and listen to what he has to say.
The owner of this koban?
Yeah, now that I think about it, there's only one man it could belong to. Oh god.
Am I gonna be voicing 5 characters now?
I was like, who the fuck was that really,
Hold up, I'll be right back. Present the fucking... yeah, that guy.
Yeah. be the owner of the Hall of Discard Antique Shop Salmon Sono Higurashi.
How typical of the Japanese to have such bizarre names.
Yeah, so do you, Giselle Breast. Remember that? Remember that, Matthew Levenska?
As I recall, that's the name of the old man who testified alongside the soldier earlier.
Yes, Your Honor.
Indeed, he mentioned a Koban earlier. He testified that when the crime occurred. I crept under the table and heard a sharp gunshot shortly after.
Crept under the table? What were you doing down there? I don't like that.
Searching for a lost item. A Koban! The precious coin from the Hoei era!
A Hoei era Koban! This must be his! Oh fuck, my throat.
Wait, why would a Koban from an antique shop end up hidden underneath the beefsteak on the victim's dining table? What?
I think we should hear the reason for that from the owner of the Koban himself.
He's so confident. Bailiff! Have the two witnesses from earlier be brought back here as soon as possible.
We know the judge really isn't that old, but it's funny. It's a goof.
Find them immediately!
It's a good goof.
Okay, you were the soldier. Do you remember what voice you did? It's been like fucking 8 months.
Alright, you know what? Let's let's go back in time and figure out, ladies and gentlemen. Let's we're gonna go to the archives here. XSplit. Source Gaming, riffing on Great Ace Attorney.
Ooh.
Pull it in there real quick. No,
Ooh.
no.
As it was an emergency situation, I ended up sketching it. You want to be declared guilty?
Oh yeah, he had the little
I,
baby.
on the other hand,
Stabbed him.
Oh, yeah.
By ears. You were aiming your pistol at that British gentleman. Alright, I think I got it.
Alright.
If I can explain what this Koban was under the beefsteak, I have no doubt that this will lead the way to the truth behind this incident.
To be continued.
Watch.
Oh shit.
Fucking
oh
God.
shit. Oh, thank Christ.
Jesus.
Alright, there's 4 of them. We're gonna have to do a giant fucking...
What business do you have with me now? I'm just gonna do that.
Alright.
Is it time for me, Uzukamaru, to feed my son, Kuromaru, his meal? When my boy Kuromaru gets hungry, he's more ferocious than a street mutt.
When we, treated as mere dogs of the police, were revealed to have borne false witnesses. We were branded as discard ourselves before being banished from these halls of judgment. Thus, heretofore, have I decided, shall I carry on in my twilight, never more to utter a word.
Hey, yeah, can... yes, go for it.
Please confirm one more thing for us, owner of the Hall of Discard.
It'd be funny if Naruto was just like, hey, can you shut up? Just look at this, yes or no?
Have you seen this Koban? That truly indeed, truly that is indeed, no doubt that is indeed truly.
Got him.
The glimmering, glowing, holy relic that I lost on that abominable day.
What? What?
I knew it. Fucking knew it.
Young one!
Yeah, it's me.
Would you enlighten the senile old fool who knows not how much time he's yet left?
Like tighten the screws in this chair.
Ooh. Yeah. Where did my fallen rare treasure disappear to?
Arm is getting loose. I don't know if fallen is the right term for it, but
Your koban was wedged between a spicy piece of meat and an iron plate. Spicy. What? It was between meat and an iron plate, you say?
I have the same problem.
Needless to say, it is impossible for a coin to fall into such a place. In other words, someone was hiding it there. My koban was hidden between a piece of meat and an iron plate. Who was it? Who committed this atrocious act?
Hey, it was the Brit bitch right next to you.
With all due respect, may I say something?
Detective Hosanaga. What are you gonna say?
You may, detective!
Fucking kangaroo court, dude. I don't appreciate it.
As you all know, I, Hosanaga,
Jesus Christ.
infiltrated the restaurant as a waiter in order to secretly investigate a series of incidents.
Oh yes, you did mention that, and undercover.
La Quantos is a high-class restaurant where foreigners and wealthy customers gather. Recently, a certain individual started stealing from customers using a similar tactic. Indeed, that's what was reported to the Imperial Police headquarters. The world is full of despicable cowards, to be sure. Many of the victims are foreigners, thus we were ordered to resolve the matter post-haste.
So the reason you infiltrated the restaurant...
Yes, I disguised myself as a waiter to catch this detestable, atrocious individual red-handed. It's plausible that this koban was another one of the thief's targets. There's a great thief at La Quantos. We were unaware of this.
Do we ever get to fucking London? Does this...
I suppose this restaurant has already seen enough crime.
Do we ever leave the courtroom? Whether they can be called a great thief is up for debate, but... the identity of the individual who hid the koban is obvious. What?
Really? Alright. Alright, defense! Let's hear it then!
Oh,
The detestable thief that stole this old man's koban and hid it underneath the beefsteak is... We're gonna save the game, we gotta save the game, otherwise we'll game over and have to go back all the way. Fuck. So, This soldier boy is rather, he's sweating a whole lot. I'm wondering if it's him. But it would make sense for Brett, as it would be a motive? Kind of, sort of, not really. It makes sense for the soldier. It makes sense for the soldier.
The soldier?
Soldier. That's my first guess.
Yeah, alright.
It's my best guess.
Let's do it. I really wish they would just...
I mean, why bring him back if he wasn't relevant?
Yeah, well, because they were... I don't... Man...
Because the
oh,
koban
you know what?
belongs
No,
to the old
it
man.
had to be him, because they also collected his steak.
Yeah.
This is just a big red herring, because this game's like 90 hours long. It's the first Breath of the Wild length Ace Attorney game. Of course. It couldn't be anyone but you. Soldier? Sergeant? Baby? You little... delinquent! I've heard enough! Delinquent... Man... Koban thief, great thief of Laquantos! You're really going to indict... my son, Kuromaru, he's the culprit?! I swear to fucking God. I swear to fucking God. How could you pin your own crimes on an innocent baby? It's awful. You're the most delinquent one in this court, Sergeant Uzuku Maru. You caught me. No! Gallop, 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 ah! He's fucking dead. Did you hear that crack?
Oh shit.
What? This fucking game? Imperial Army Sergeant Uzukumaru reporting for duty. Fuck. Do you even know? Do you even know how shockingly little the Empire pays its soldiers to protect our lands?
Indeed, the temporary tax increases from our last war have yet to be repealed.
I killed every goddamn Russian in Manchuria. I don't need this bullshit.
I'm told that lower-ranking soldiers are living especially destitute lives.
All I wanted was to be able to give Kuromaru warm food. So you decide to start stealing from others? Laquantos caters to the wealthy. Once every 3 days, I visit the restaurant to hunt for my prey. All the while biting off chunks of that delectable beefsteak. Sure enough, he doesn't look like someone who could use a knife and fork.
So, you did steal Sono Higurashi's koban?
I did. Stealing from him was easier than taking candy from a baby. I deposited the coin in my pocket.
Quite the great thief indeed.
Oh, he seems okay with it at least. I moved to escape, leaving behind my half-eaten beefsteak suddenly. Bang. A murder unfolded before you. Someone happened to check my pockets, my reputation would be ruined. Horrified by the very idea, I hid the koban. I shoved it under the beefsteak, hoping that I might find it again someday. Homie.
Homie.
This is fucking ridiculous.
This is
Ridiculous. I grow incredibly weary of being forced to bear witness to such a worthless farce of a trial.
Giselle.
Oh, how improper of us. This time, I swear, the end of this senseless bore of a trial.
Okay. Fuck. Fuck, dude.
All I ask is that you go home with a smile on your face. Tip, tip, milady.
Matt?
Indeed. Tip tip. This child-rearing soldier was the one who stole Sono Higurashi's koban. But I can't say with confidence that his theft is related to the murder.
Exactly. What kind of barbarian would hide a coin under meat? Only the Japanese, I suppose.
What the fuck? Why you gotta make it a race thing? Every fucking time! Barbarian?
Even worse, he gnawed at it without using so much as a knife and fork.
Listen, goddammit, I took down every goddamn Russian in Manchuria. I can take you Brits down too with me.
Even the barbarians are more civilized than you lot. Britons spit on that kind of conduct.
Bullshit, I fought those goddamn Mongolians in Manchuria along with those fucking Ruskies. I know a thing or two about barbarians. I'm pretty sure that was in, like, the 30s, and I'm just
now that all doubts have been cleared from that testimony, the court will allow the witnesses to leave. You are free to return, milady Tip-Tip.
The worst running joke.
Then I shall be taking my leave.
No!
I bid you all
Fine!
farewell.
Stop! Stop! Don't let it...
Ciao.
That's not even it's not even English, it's Italian! Speaking of he did the face! He did the face! He did the... He did the... He did the... He did the face!
What's wrong, Naruhodō? This is no time to be daydreaming.
This is fucking ridiculous. I'm sick and tired of this. Oh, well... Something about Giselle's parting words just bothered me is all. Not even English. I can't get my mind off of it. It's like when I found the contradiction in her testimony earlier.
Then you have to speak! Don't overthink it! Don't even think about it at all!
Alright, you... Huh?
You can think after you talk! Now object before the trial ends!
It's never gonna end. We're gonna be here for like 30 years. we never leave this courtroom. This whole game just takes place in this fucking room. Giselle, wait! Igay!
Is there still something you need?
Yeah, trial isn't over. You're staying in here. This is my last question, Giselle. I mean it. It's my last one. I just need you to explain one thing for me. There was a contradiction in your parting words. I need you to explain that.
Come again. What contradiction?
What are you trying to pull? I want to send
What
you to
do
the
you
electric
mean,
chair.
Naruhodō? Did you notice something about her parting words?
Yeah, she said ciao. I knew it. There's definitely decisive contradiction in there.
Very well, attorney. I order you to present your evidence. Show us the evidence that proves there is a contradiction in Giselle Braith's statements.
You okay there?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are bite marks.
Those are bite marks, so go back. We were under the assumption that this was the plate that Giselle was eating from.
Yeah.
It's not. So present the plate. No, not that plate. The photo of the plate.
I know, I'm just
Okay, I understand. I understand. Little gear.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the photograph taken immediately following the incident, yes?
Feast your eyes on the beefsteak plate at their dining table.
This is The beefsteak that Miss Brett was eating before the crime, yes?
Oh, someone in chat said either would have worked.
They do that sometimes.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
To be more precise, this is the beefsteak on the victim's table at the time of the incident.
What does it matter? They both mean the same thing.
If you look closely, you might notice something unusual about this beefsteak.
What? What's unusual about it?
That would be the way the meat was cut, of course. Have you caught on yet, Giselle?
Explain yourself!
She bit into it like a fucking dog. Now, Giselle made a strange claim before. She said she would never bite into a beefsteak without using a knife and fork.
Well, of course, she's a lady after all.
And look at the way the meat was cut. As you can see, the patterns are animalistic bite marks.
Ah!
Oh! Looks like she's seen her mistake too.
Mistake. Get it? 'Cause
Oh.
beef.
Oh.
If the witness had elegantly eaten her meal with a knife and fork, then the beefsteak wouldn't have accrued bite marks like this.
But, regardless of how she ate it, what are you getting at? Maybe, milady.
Shut up!
Oh, what is the matter, milady? Tip, tip.
I really must excuse myself. I'll be late for my afternoon tea date with the Minister of Foreign Affairs.
No.
Oh, but the trial will be over soon. Leave it to me, prosecutor. Ouchie.
Shut up! Shut your mouth, four-eyed samurai scum!
You hear that? You hear that other, almost, racist epitaph? Goddamn.
Yes, ma'am.
Should have slammed his fucking forehead
Whoa.
against the desk.
She's really losing her composure now.
Looks like she's finally starting to understand just what the bite marks imply.
What? Naruhodō?
This time, the puzzle's really coming together, and I mean it. Like I've said this before.
This is the seventh
Like,
time.
like 8 or 9 times by now. But I mean it. This court's coming to an end, baby. Everything's looking up Millhouse. First, she claims to use a fork and knife, but her steak is covered in bite marks. Then, the bloodstain I remember somehow disappeared.
She switched
And
stick.
now, I have evidence that can prove who the culprit is. The one who really shot Professor Watson.
Indeed, those bite marks may be unusual. But I still fail to see what this clears up.
Fuck the steak. It clears up everything, Your Honor.
Everything?
I'd wager that these disgusting bite marks are connected to a decisive piece of evidence. The evidence that will finally prove who really shot Professor Watson and get me home. God damn it, it's 6 a.m.
Shut up! I'm fed up listening to you prattle on! What decisive evidence could you have? It doesn't exist! It is so like you Japanese to try a cheap bluff like this!
That's not true! We don't cheat! We're honorable! Dumbass!
What makes you so sure about that?
Simple!
Fucking cracker.
Had such a thing existed, it would have been presented long ago.
Yes, you're right that it hasn't been presented yet.
What?
But even if it hasn't been presented, that evidence still exists.
Iggy! That's absurd. Who keeps evidence hidden this far into the trial?
Oh boy, I wonder who.
That sort of thing just doesn't happen.
But I know exactly the person who possesses such evidence. Once I request that evidence, the entire mystery surrounding this incident will be resolved.
Very well. This will be my last request to you, attorney. Tell us who holds the final piece of evidence that will expose the truth.
It's Osanaga, right?
Yeah,
Because
I
he
wonder
has the
who.
other
He has all the plates.
He has all the
He
stakes.
said he's got them all. 29-year-old living the dream.
Yeah, with 3 half-eaten steaks in his fucking back pocket.
Can I?
Of course, that would be Detective Osanaga.
What do you mean by of course?
Come on, man, you have like 3 fucking steaks in your back pocket, huh?
I would never conceal evidence.
You've done it! Like 3 fucking times, my dude!
That's preposterous!
No, it's not what I meant at all, dumbass. I'd like everyone to focus on this. The bite marks on this beefsteak.
The bite marks?
Yes, the bite marks. Earlier, Sergeant Uzuma, whatever, said this. Biting off chunks of that delectable beefsteak. Then he stole the koban, hid it under the beefsteak, yada yada yada. What do you think you're doing, kid? You think you can fight a soldier? I swear to God, fucking, you look like a commie to me. Sergeant, I have a question for you, just to make sure. You did hide this koban under your own beefsteak, right? Can you just, like, yes or no? Gah! Of course, while I may be a soldier. I have not the gall to just slip something under a lady's meal right in front of her. Tight, badass. In other words, Detective Osanaga actually presented your own beefsteak to the court.
But isn't that strange? This beefsteak was found on the victim's table.
She claims to have used a fork and knife, and she had no way to steal the koban.
Of course not.
Shut up.
The very thought is an insult to the great British Empire.
Yeah, you guys steal land, not kobans.
If all of this is true, what are we supposed to make of this contradiction?
I see now. Are you saying that the sergeant had switched his own meal with the victims? Oh my fucking God.
Thanks.
Shit. Shit. Well, is that what you're saying?
The truth is, at the time of the incident, when the man was murdered in front of me, my mind went blank. PTSD kicked in, you know, Manchuria and all that. Before I realized what I was doing, I had turned over my beefsteak and hidden the koban. That waiter came over and revealed that he was a detective, preventing my escape. If that detective looked under my meat, he would have shattered my life to pieces. Saw an opening when the student was being arrested and led to the kitchen. Baby, go away. I switched the beefsteak with Miss Brett's as fast as I could.
I didn't know anything about that. I did not witness that.
Rip, sad day. I executed my strategy as fast as lightning. There was no time to think. In that moment, there were no other options. That's right. I had no choice but to do it.
What?
However, rest assured, prosecutor.
Should have what?
I swear to you, as an Imperial soldier, I have now told you everything. That's my whole story.
I didn't want to hear your story to begin with.
It's been established that the beefsteaks were switched. That means Sergeant Uzumaru took Giselle's meat and brought it to his own table.
Indeed, that seems to be the case.
Detective Hosonaga.
Yes?
You know what to do. I remember what you said about the beefsteaks. You collected both Giselle and Sergeant, yeah, his beefsteaks is right. It's just water. You seized both of them as evidence.
Ah!
Indeed, I did.
Bring. Bring! Shut up!
Shut up! What is that beefsteak supposed to prove?
There's gonna be blood on it.
There's no way that a cold, dry, stiff piece of meat could have any relation to this incident.
That isn't going to fly, m'lady. Tip tip.
What is wrong with you?
Stop trying to eat it. It's not a steak.
First off, you should be able to recall this. What was it that brought the beefsteaks into this debate again?
Aren't you the one who brought it up?
The source of this debate all began with this man's memory.
It's a pretty good one, I guess.
Memory?
Memory. At that moment, I saw it clearly. Beefsteak dish that should have been right behind Professor Watson. Definitely had a bloodstain on it. Bloodstain.
I have faith in the defendant's memories. The one piece of evidence that corroborates his memory is the lady's beefsteak plate. Very well then, detective. I hereby order you to present the other beefsteak. Show us Miss Brett's beefsteak, the one that was moved to the soldier's table.
Oh, holy shit.
Yes, Your Honor!
God, his fucking napkin must be just like soaked in his little lip blood.
I apologize for the wait.
Don't worry, it's only 8 in the morning.
This is the other beefsteak. Please, look to your heart's content.
There it is! The bloodstain.
Bloodstain.
I can see
I can see it!
And now you all see the truth. This bloodstain here confirms that when the victim was shot, his back was turned to me.
In other words, it is impossible for Naruhodō to shoot the victim.
Thank you, I'll be collecting autographs after the trial.
It can't be.
The only one who could have shot Professor Watson was in front of him at the time. And only one person meets that description. Do I need to continue? That's right. That person would be Giselle Brett. You are the culprit! Oh, that's a floppy swan.
I can't believe this. These damned Japanese have bested me. you all!
Her hat just fucking gave birth and then flew her to the ethereal plane! I what?!
My deepest apologies. I seem to have lost myself in a state of despair for a moment.
Man, the British are fucking weird!
That was most unbecoming of a lady of the great British Empire. I beg your forgiveness.
Then, witness, will you finally tell us the truth?
Gladly. The one who killed the professor with Kiera was me, of course.
Oh, thank Christ. Oh, God.
You have already guessed why I chose that specific day to carry out my plan. I already knew that he would be... I already knew that he would have a tooth removed that day.
And so, the professor died, and if the water was investigated, no poison would be found. Because in Japan, Kiera might as well not exist.
On that day... I had not planned for such a long stay in that restaurant. One sip was all I needed. I was to ensure he drank this, and that might be the end of it. First, I ordered a beefsteak to place in front of him, so that it would seem he was dining alone.
Okay.
I had intended to withdraw from the scene immediately after, however... Suddenly, an unexpected individual appeared.
Would that be me?
Yes, of course, I'm referring to you. Because you just had to come up and say hello, even though you had no pressing business. I lost my chance to withdraw from the scene. Eventually, the professor drank his glass and lost consciousness. I propped up his body on the chair so he wouldn't fall over and cause a scene. That was the point of no return. There, in the spur of the moment, I concocted my plan.
A plan to frame the defendant for Professor Watson's death?
The professor always carried that pistol for self-defense. I realized that I could use it to my advantage. On that day, I had brought with me a small bottle of Kiera within my handbag. But underneath my skirt, I had also concealed a pistol of my own.
Do it.
Under your skirt, Tip-Tip?
I knew it. There really were two pistols. I'll go home.
Yes.
Then, by the time I'd finished my coffee and moved to leave the restaurant, you had already thrown his pistol on the floor, right? You put it in my line of sight. You knew I would walk by you on the way out.
Just as I planned, you took notice of the stray pistol. Then, just when you picked it up,
That was when you fired your hidden pistol. The professor was already dead by that time, so you shot his corpse.
the sound of the gunshot echoed within the establishment, and the waiter appeared.
I restrained the defendant, whom I thought was the culprit, and locked him in the storeroom at the back of the kitchen.
That was my chance to turn the professor's chair so his back was facing the table.
Naturally. That was so Professor Watson would appear as though he had been shot by the defendant.
That's all I have to say. I've told you everything about my crime. Your Honor.
Yes!
If you would be so kind, I would like to have a private chat with you after the end of the trial.
Ooh, tip, tip.
Yes, I will call for you.
And with that, I bid all of you goodbye. I hope you'll forgive me one day, Mr. Naruhodō.
Fuck you. You've had me in this goddamn courtroom for like 14 hours now. I hate you. I'll never stop hating you. You're the worst thing to ever happen to me. And this is just the first case of 2 video games I'm in.
And thus, this trial seems to have finally come to a clear conclusion.
Yeah, for the 20th fucking time.
Do you have any objections, Prosecutor Aochi?
I need a nap. I need a fucking nap. I'm done. I can't take it anymore.
Hereafter, your walk down the prosecutor's path will be a fair bit harsher.
Naruhodō,
Yeah?
I swear to you, until the end of days, the Aochi clan will be a royal pain in your side.
The prideful men of old will be toppled by the younger generation. That's the natural course of history! Make sure your descendants know that as well!
Oh my god, he's gonna murder him! He's gonna fucking put it down! Holy shit! It's a long ass sword if it was able to reach across the room.
100 generations may pass, but your descendants will never rival those of this man!
I mean, if you fuck up in the later Ace Attorney game, well, in the early Ace Attorney games, I guess, you know...
On this day, this trial held within our most hallowed Supreme Court marks the beginning of a new chapter in the history of law in this country.
Competency.
Even standing here as your own attorney, your defense was superb.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
In this current age, the court is where the truth is pursued through use of evidence and logic. As you all know, it has been decades since our country's borders were open to the world. Due to the knowledge brought from the West, our country now knows the concept of science.
And electricity. And Jesus.
Science will breathe life into new methods of investigation and the trials to follow. What waits us beyond the door to the future of law?
Hamburgers. Lots and lots of hamburgers, apparently.
Lots of
Also
ramen noodles.
also some TV show personalities, like some circus freaks. Just
Eat your hamburgers, Apollo.
it's a lot, too much, too
As the new generation of the law, it is your responsibility to open that door. Kazuma Asugi! Yes? After this trial, you will begin your journey to the British Empire as a student of law. A vast world and a new culture awaits you. Make sure you learn from it. Accomplish the mission imposed upon you.
That's right, Asugi, you're now the protagonist of this video game. Congratulations!
Understood, Your Honor.
What's wrong? Your face is so tense.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. And you! Ryūnosuke Naruhodō!
That's me. Sir!
I cannot be sure exactly what it is about you, but I sense astounding potential in you.
Thanks.
Where will you go from here? I'll be waiting at the edge of my seat.
Is he speaking on behalf of us? Is he just... Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Now then, I shall declare the final verdict for the defendant, Ryūnosuke Naruhodō. Not guilty!
Badass. Hell yeah. It's fucking...
Fucking cherry blossom.
Yeah, cherry blossom.
Nice.
Court is adjourned!
Oh, thank God. I can finally fucking...
I can breathe again.
I can breathe. I can go to bed.
Eventually.
22nd November, 1945. It's been 40 whole years. I can't believe I'm really standing here now. I survived a battle in the Supreme Court.
Naruhodō! You've really done it. Let me be the first to congratulate you.
But let me be the first to thank you, Asugi.
Your defense was exhilarating to watch. Just don't forget that you owe me an extra large beef hot pot from Yume Cafeteria.
No, I take it back. Brilliant work today, both of you. Oh, fuck.
Oh, no. Oh, fuck, it's her.
Damn it.
I'm not guilty, verdict. Congratulations from the bottom of my heart.
Hello there, legal assistant Mikotaba. You really came through for us.
Oh no, I haven't done anything.
Thanks. A lot. If it weren't for those documents, I can't bear to imagine what might have happened.
You should save your thanks for my father. All I did was follow his instructions to rush to Yume University.
Father. That's right, I remember.
I'm deeply sorry for interrupting this trial. I am a legal assistant. My name is Susato Mikotaba.
Mikotaba? That would mean... Hello, everyone. Good work out there. Yo, what's poppin'? You surprised me, especially. I don't speak the Japanese words very good. Only my own. Thanks, sir. Oh, no, I should be the one to thank you. After all, you exposed the culprits, your identity, the person who deprived my friend of his life. His friend. Come to think of it, you mentioned that earlier. You were the one that invited Professor Watson to Yume. Yeah, that's correct.
Hey Kiki, you arrived at the very tail end of the stream.
Yeah.
Professor Mikotaba spent decades studying in the British Empire. Is that when you came to be known as... Is
Keep
that
it
when you
off.
came to know Professor Watson?
Migataba is Christopher Walken? Yeah, that's what that's been the meme so far.
Yeah, oh, that's correct. We began working together at a certain hospital during my time abroad. You see.
Really?
I didn't know that.
Ah, it's ancient history. Let's talk about something more important. Asugi, it's your turn now. The great British Empire is the de facto ruler of the world. It is truly a grand civilization. 6. Science, medicine, industry, culture, and even criminology. You will bear witness to what unfolds in the heart of the world. Asugi, you're the protagonist of this video game.
Yes, sir. I'm ready to see my mission through to its end. I'm ready to become the protagonist, the ace attorney, and I will carry the soul of the Asugi family all throughout.
Wonderful.
Are you still going to carry that katana around after you arrive in the British Empire?
Of course!
That's fucked up.
The katana is the heart of the Japanese people. A sharp blade that can cut through anything.
I don't like those words. I don't some not good foreshadowing.
It'll guide me on the road ahead.
Asugi will be a key character in the next episode. Yeah, I fucking figured as much. Honestly, it's frightening just how sharp that blade really is. It really is.
Oh yes, come to think of it, what will happen to that woman?
Oh, she's getting...
The true culprit behind Professor Watson's murder, Giselle Brett.
She's getting the fucking chair. Don't worry about it. You want to know about her? We put her... To be honest, I don't like talking about it, but we have this contraption. It's like a bench. We got a little funnel. Pour water down it. Drips onto her face, but only little droplets. And all the time, she just have to deal with it. Little droplets of water go plunk, plunk right on her forehead. For days, weeks, months, years. Just about as long as it took for this fucking trial to wrap up. God damn it. I had like 4 of those beefsteaks. They were delicious.
What do you mean? Since she's the culprit, she'll be taken to trial next, right?
Ah, she'll be fucking murdered. She's leaving the country. She'll go head to Shanghai soon.
Shanghai.
She'll never be judged in this empire.
What? What? Why not?
Due to the invocation of extraterritorial rights.
Oh.
Oh, it's him.
Detective Hasanaga. Why were you fucking bleeding?
That was a truly wonderful display of modern trial tactics today. Let me congratulate you on your hard-fought...
Wait, before you do, what do you mean? What does that mean?
Our empire is unable to judge that foreign woman's crimes.
Are you fucking kidding me? We're unable to judge her? Then who on earth will judge her sins?
Her only trial will be in the consular courts of the British Empire.
Consular court.
But what a sad state of affairs this is, Professor. The Japanese-Anglo Alliance Treaty should have rendered these rights powerless in Japan.
Yeah, it's correct.
As long as there isn't a grave incident of political importance. Invoking one's extraterritorial rights shouldn't be so simple!
Is that so?
Our empires must have made some sort of secret agreement beyond closed doors.
After the end of World War II.
It's an injustice, no matter how you look at it.
How?
Thank you for complimenting my voice. I'm trying.
Giselle Brett can't be judged in this empire.
I say she saw the trial as little more than a mere game. A video game for the Nintendo 3DS video gaming handheld console. She knew there would be no danger to her well-being from the very beginning.
What do you mean?
The Great British Empire's Ministry of Foreign Affairs appealed for her extradition.
Fuck.
The British government wants to handle this murder situation in a discreet manner.
Fuck. Moving forward, we have to be the ones that bring forth change. The world is in deep turmoil as we head towards the 20th century. Someday, the day will definitely come when the hammer of justice will be brought down upon her.
Yes, it definitely will. We'll change the world until it does.
Badass, gamers. Alright, let's be done with this serious talk. How about we all celebrate together this evening?
Professor Mikitoba.
That would be great. We won't change anything if we just stand around looking grim. Let's celebrate Ryūnosuke Naruhodō's acquittal with a blast!
I'll bring the haws and the bows.
Feel free to come celebrate at La Quantos.
Fuck that!
I, Hosonaga, will make
No.
preparations for a very special dinner.
We're not. We're not doing this. I'm never going back there again. Mr. Hosonaga, you're supposed to be a detective, right?
No, let's not fret over the smaller details.
That's a terrible thing to say at this moment.
Let us go! Will the professor be joining us?
Of course, I had the cutlets of the Quantos, most exquisite.
And I'll go finish the procedures for Naruhodō's acquittal.
Thank you very much. Our empire is powerless to try Giselle Brett in court. Does that mean we'll never know the truth? Why did she murder Professor Watson? You again. Asugi.
What is it, Naruhodō?
I don't know, you're standing there. You tell me. Let me thank you again. You really saved my life today.
I didn't do anything at all.
Why'd you laugh at me? Don't laugh at me.
Which one of us was your attorney again?
Listen, dude, I know you'll be the best attorney in the world.
I wonder about that.
What?
To tell you the truth, during that trial, I kept thinking. You're the one who was meant to be an attorney all along.
What are you talking about?
The only time I really helped you was at the beginning of the trial. You have a talent for being an attorney.
Stop it, you're making me blush. No way! I never want to go through another terrifying battle like that again, especially if they're like 9 hours long. I guess they never miss, huh? You got an attorney, I bet you know. Besides, all I did was listen to what you told me to. I just believed in you.
That is exactly why you have a talent for it.
What do you mean?
Think about it, Naruhodō. What do you think is an attorney's most valuable weapon?
The little button that's never used in any of these video games? Well, I guess his knowledge of the law would be pretty important.
Wrong! It's the power to believe.
Do you believe? The power to believe? The power to believe.
An attorney fights for his client no matter what. It all starts with belief.
Yeah, I'm sure of it, asshole.
None of us are omnipotent, and that includes me. I'm only human. Despite that, I have to believe in something when I'm standing at the defense bench. In court, when you're backed into a corner and you have nowhere left to turn, it's hard to keep believing in what you must believe in. It's definitely not something that just anyone could do.
Fucking deep, dude. To believe in your client.
And today, you believed in the words of a mere student like me to the end. No matter how many desperate situations you were thrust into, you did not avert your gaze.
Christ.
You never doubted my words, and you seized the truth with your own hands.
Sugi. Don't. What are you getting at? What are you doing?
Naruhodō, I love you, man.
Oh, fuck. Don't say that.
Naruhodō, there's actually something I want to talk to you about.
No. Listen. I'm not like that.
I, Kazuma Asugi,
Fuck.
have a heartfelt request for you.
Fuck. Fellas. You bet. No. Nah. What's all of a sudden formality? I don't like it.
Oh, are both of you still here?
Oh, Detective Hasanaga.
I've gotten a rickshaw for us. Now, let us depart! I see. My apologies. We should get going now. Naruhodō, we'll talk about that later.
I'm just gonna walk to the restaurant, if that's okay with you. I'll skip the rickshaw. I'm just gonna walk there.
For now, let's go celebrate your victory.
I agree, but, you know... I'm gonna walk. Don't forget your trip to the British Empire, too.
Listen, Naruhodō, if you need to sit at a 5-foot distance, I understand. Yeah, you're right. That too. The British Empire, yes.
Thus, my very first courtroom battle drew to a close.
After 8 months!
I truly was the great ace attorney. Asugi, Professor Mikitova, and even Susato, the legal assistant.
Susato? Sus? Yeah. Sus?
Very sus.
Sus.
Very sus.
Sus.
I was able to fight until I was declared innocent. But little did I know that Sugi's request would cause a huge change in my life, setting me on the path that I walk now. I never realized it at the time, but that request was where it all began.
Oh shit.
The end.
The end!
Credits roll.
It's time for the credits, let's go.
The fucking video game is over.
To be continued in Dai Gyakuten Saiban 2. No. Episode 2 has been unlocked. The Adventure of the Unbreakable Speckled Band.
Want to preview the first few minutes of episode 2?
Do we?
YOLO! Let's
Here
do
we go.
it. You know what? It's 11:15. We'll stop
go until
at
11:30.
I was gonna say 11:25, but okay.
That works. I don't. Yeah. Let's go.
We'll do a little bit, and then we'll, you know what, let's do like 5 minutes of it, and then let's like restart next time.
Okay.
Yeah. You'll know when to end it. Okay.
やがて通気口からシューシューと低くうなるような音が聞こえてきた。その瞬間、突然ホームズが飛び出して闇の一点をステッキで鋭く打ち据えた。見たかワトソン。ホームズの張り詰めた声が空気を震わす。私がランプの遮光板を上げると部屋の情景がぼんやり浮かび上がった。ホームズは部屋の隅を睨みつけて私に向かってつぶやくように言った。被害者が死の間際に言い残したまだらの紐という謎の言葉、その恐ろしい正体こそがこいつだったのだよワトソン。そこには巨大な毒蛇が牙をむき威嚇するようにとぐろを巻いていた。それは世にも恐ろしいまだらの紐だった。
Man, I fucking love steamships. Let's do it.
それでは謎解きを始めるとしようか。この奇怪なる殺人事件、その真相をね。失礼。犯行時、扉は内側から缶抜きがかかっていた。缶抜きに細工された痕跡はない。犯行の際、この現場は完全な密室状態だったわけだ。被害者は死の間際にメッセージを残したようだ。ここに落ちているインクを使って書いたと考えられる。ロシア語。どうやら被害者はロシア人ということか。文字に全く乱れは感じられない。被害者は相当意志が強かったのだろう。見たことのない妙な文字だな。筆跡はこのメッセージとは明らかに違う。いや、これはむしろ人種が違うと断言してもいいかもしれない。札を貼ったのは犯行時間の直前、被害者自身だったようだな。ほう、これはこれは。
一体貴様は何なんだ。好き勝手しやがって。
そうです。海洋警察が到着するまで現場に手を触れず待つべきだ。
その必要はない。どうやら今から5秒以内に諸君を犯人に紹介できそうだ。
バカを言うな。殺人現場だぞ。しかも奇怪な密室殺人だ。
それでは密室の謎、その封印を解くとしましょうか。
まさかその中に犯人が。
一体君は何者なのだ。僕は大英帝国が誇る世界の名探偵なのです。シャーロック・ホームズ。もしかして知らないとか。
My head is pounding. What's going on? Room seems strangely noisy. What? I can't move. No, no, not again! Not again! God damn it! Why does this keep fucking happening to me? Matt?
So you're finally awake.
Oh.
Even after we violently dragged you out from that wardrobe, you still refuse to wake up. You've got some damn guts.
I didn't do it. Whatever happened, I didn't fucking do it. Guess I got caught after all. Also, Russian accent.
Russian accent?
That's right. Looks like you understand the situation. You damned... Oh, I skipped it by accident. At this time, no one suspected that scum like you could have been hiding in that tiny wardrobe. Sorry. At this point, it would be best just to come clean and confess your sins. Unless you're ready to be cast out into the sea through that porthole. Alright. Tell you everything.
Then please, answer one question for me.
The voice is...
This is...
Oh,
it's
God damn it!
God damn it! I keep anticipating. I keep anticipating Holmes.
Yeah, right.
Just why in heavens did you take his life?
No, no, not again. Hold on a second. No, 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 not again. I didn't take his life. Where is he? Where's Asugi?
No.
Ah, there is a limit to how much you can feign ignorance. You murdered him with your own hands. You can't fool us.
Chat, I can't hear any audio. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, he's not like next to me. He's watching the he's basically watching the video over Discord, but with no audio included.
Yeah.
Kazuma, his corpse was just discovered a long time ago.
Short.
A short time ago, not a long time ago. That would be really weird. He was found inside this cabin, with a latch shut on the inside.
I present this generation's my fucking Suki's corpse. No.
Oh no. Don't start giving us these stupid excuses like, I'm still drowsy, so I forgot.
He's dead. That. No. Then these handcuffs are...
I shall ask you once more. Just why? Why did you take Kazuma's life? Please, answer me at once!
Fuck! Sugi. Half a month ago. Should we really be doing something this extreme?
You're being smuggled into an international exchange student's cabin. Quite the thrill, don't you think?
What a thrill. I thought I was going to die when I brought it here as carry-on luggage. That Russian soldier threw it onto the floor with all the strength he had.
Should we cut off now? They're saying we should cut off now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's...
Fuck. Here we go. We're gonna restart anyway. Don't.
Yeah, we're gonna restart it so we can catch up.
Yeah, we didn't catch the point. I'm sorry. We're a little caught up in the moment. Asugi's fucking dead.
Well,
God,
I guess that's all the time we have. This week.
We leave with Asugi's wonderful, beautiful headband flowing in the wind. The wind inside his cabin on an international ship.
Once again, I'd like to thank everyone for joining us. If you want to download the fan translation for yourself, links down below. If you'd like to follow both of us, links down below. Support us on Patreon. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter. Join our Discord if you feel like it. And until next time... Oh shit, hang on. Something. Wrong.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Sorry for what?
Our daddy told us not to be ashamed of our murder. I was moving. I moved everything over to a different drive, so the end card video that I usually pull up is on a completely different drive.
Oh, fantastic! Are we still live?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, everyone.
No, give it a second.
Momentary technical difficulties.
Yeah, I gotta find it. Under E, I just want to get this done before we,
Before I keel over.
Keel over. Really not... Come on, look for it, look for it. There it is. As always, return to the source. I'd like to thank our patron, the super patron, the Duke of Dorks. Yeah. I love you.
We love you.
Good night, everybody.